steps, I'm wall running for the flex. Pete told me I was next. I'm coming for next, it really isn't no question. Only superheroes in a section.
Welcome Black to another video. This one's gonna be amazing. We have returning with us part 2 of the What If series, Maria, the host of Approach the Nerd YouTube channel. You already know what's going on. Before we get into any of this, Mr. Wizard, you okay over there?
He's saying a prayer.
The wizard rises twice. The wizard rises twice. I took that L last time, but I have resurrected myself. I have stared into the abyss, but I cannot be kept down. I am ready for today.
Like a locust, you have returned. I see.
Like a
phoenix.
And he's also a baby's kid. We don't die, we multiply.
Maria, before we get into it, how are you doing? Again,
I'm doing good. I'm excited for what you guys are going to bring, because that's.
I don't know if I can say the same. I'm confident.
Confidence. Have some confidence.
No, it's not about confidence. It's about hope. Can we hope we win?
Several times in this series.
You want Wizard to pray for you? He can
my track record is not that good, so I'm going up against pretty much 2 experts. So yes, I am a little bit nervous.
but again, you did a lot better than you think this round. So I'm gonna have faith for you. My characters are hard, but I have faith for you.
You already know what to do. Her links, her social accounts, media accounts, that is, will be in the description. Check those out. Check out our channel. This is this right here. This is it's like a gem, but it's like hidden, and you don't want to touch it because it's very powerful. So please check out all of her links in the description. Check her out. Let me take a deep breath. The theme of this episode is Divine Soul Ground. All of you know this means we're bringing in cosmic entities, or I like to call cosmological concepts, but we're fusing them. Can you imagine that? We're fusing gods and goddesses together, and they're fighting other fused gods and goddesses. You already know where this is going. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time, because this right here. Maria, we're gonna let you go first. Who are you bringing to the What If series?
Let me get my water of truth. And
no.
My channel, you already know what this means.
She's refreshing. Wait a minute. Let me
make this list legible. So in the gods and goddesses realm, I decided to stray off of actual celestials and gods and goddesses, because you get some really OP MFs in this list. So I did not want to do basically everybody's favorite, which is Scarlet Witch, because she is a Nexus game. I'm like, I didn't want to do that. I was not going to be fair. And then I went ahead and messed that up, because instead of doing my girl Scarlet Witch, I did my girl Scarlet Witch's son, William Kaplan, aka Wiccan. So Wiccan is basically OP, and that's because his powers are, for some reason, effing insane. He has all of his mother's abilities and then some. He has reality warping, clairvoyance, concussive force blast, meaning he can generate and manipulate energy, basically, to project blasts of concussive force with different shapes and intensities whenever he wants. Beams, bolts, whatever. He also has the power of creation. When he uses his reality warping abilities, he can warp an existence and then create anything into nothing within that existence. So if he wants to have a physical object, he can. If he wants to remove a physical object, like you, he can. Which also brings me to his power of erasure. Due to his reality warping ability, he can basically disintegrate and erase any form from existence at any time based on his whim. He also has elemental manipulation, kind of like storm, electrokinesis. He has cryokinesis, hydrokinesis, photokinesis, pyrokinesis, the power of flight, teleportation, summoning, banishment, healing, mental manipulation, solid energy construction, telepathy, telekinesis, and transmutation. And eventually, in the future, he becomes This wonderful being that a lot of you know if you're into America Chavez and Utopian parallel called the Demiurge, which is also the entity that created the Gaia, which is the mother of Thor. So he is OP by himself. And then I decided, since I had to have somebody to compare him with and just merge him with, I didn't want somebody weak. So I decided to go to the Braddock family. I did not use Betsy Braddock or old school Psylocke before she took over the Asian woman's body, which is completely problematic. Quantum is goddess. And I didn't use Captain Britain. Instead, I used their older brother, James Braddock Jr. And he actually got powers granted from the other worlder, which includes teleportation, temporal manipulation, duplication, creation, a lot like Wiccans, power manipulation, healing, resurrection, mind control, sorcery, superhuman stamina, and he also has knowledge of the magical dark arts with spell casting and incantations. He also is able to increase his physical strength to an unknown degree based on the situation and the threat. And one of the other things that he's able to do also is called transportation paraphernalia, where he can actually go through gateways in the multiverse through time. So yeah, those are my two characters.
Houston, we have a huge problem. But all that sounds lovey-dovey, powerful. Not to trust me, I've had run-ons with Wiccan in this episode. Trust me. We've actually had Wiccan on. But I brought someone. I think I just need to just say it. I brought the one above all. Yeah, literally, his power is the supreme being within the multiverse. He is omnipotent, the all-powerful, omnipresent, omniscient, omni-everything. He is literally above all cosmic powers and abstract entities, even the living tribunal. I mean, it literally, his abilities are beyond any known system of abilities, which means no one knows this dude's limits. Nobody knows. His strength, no one knows. His weaknesses. They said his only weakness is when Thanos, controlled by omnipotent future self, gets a hold of the Infinity Gems, Infinity Stones, which serve to keep. But even then, this is the one above all. This is the guy. This is the guy responsible for the Celestials. Like, he is more powerful than the Celestials. I don't know if he was responsible for it, but this is the guy that is more powerful than the Celestials. So let's keep that in mind. He's fusing with Eclipso. Eclipso. He is the premortal manifestation of the wrath of God himself. Not a god, the wrath of God himself. He's the manifestation of that. He's responsible for the great flood of biblical fame. He is literally immortal. I don't think I need to super speed. Yeah, cool. But he's literally immortality. He's basically Satan in a way. And I'm not for Satan. I'm just saying he's like Satan. But yeah, he's the wrath of he's the manifestation of God's wrath.
I'm waiting for Wizard so I can counter.
Mr. Wizard.
As I said at the top of this video, I stared into the abyss. And you know what? The abyss stared back. Because I am bringing in a returning character. I am bringing in the king himself, the king of all vampires. I am bringing in Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate. I'm bringing him back.
I remember him. How could I ever forget?
I am bringing him back.
Who's he fusing with?
Essentially, he is fusing with the man who much like me is always watching. I am bringing in Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls.
You know what's funny? I think for the next episode, I was actually gonna bring in Bill Cipher. Ooh, okay. List out their powers for me, because this is really good.
There's two aspects. All right, so I'm using one aspect of each of them in this fusion. All right, I'm bringing in Bill Cipher's ability and Alucard's durability. All right, Bill Cipher, by the time Weird Mageddon happens, he has the abilities to manipulate time, space, and matter itself. This man has killed the embodiment of time. He killed time, baby.
You can manipulate space.
Yes.
I can manipulate everything.
Pretty much Bill can, like time, space, matter. That's pretty much everything.
Well, yeah. That we know of. But yes.
But that we humans know of, yes.
What is the multiverse too? Which I assume
he is on a multiversal level because he was able to destroy his own dimension before coming to ours, or before coming to Gravity Falls dimension.
See, this is why this is the worst idea, because everyone's characters can take out entire universes. So it's like.
Well, see, that's what I was going to say about One Above All. See, One Above All is the cousin of the Demiurge. But the reason that I'm going to concede is because I said I'm not going to play that card. I'm not going to have, because that's who Billy becomes. And Demiurge is basically the essence of everything. That's pretty much where America Chavez gets her powers. It's how the Utopian Parallel was created. It's how most of the multiverse has the Celestials and the gods that it has. It's all because of the force and entity of the Demiurge. So there would be no Asgard. There would be like nothing. So, but because I decided not to play that card, I'm gonna say, you know what? Okay, I got you. And One Above All is hard. I was trying to find the one where Scarlet Witch took on One Above All, and I don't remember who won because it's hard to beat Nexus beings because they can literally, well, even though you are reality, they can keep warping it. So it's like you are above everything, but they just keep warping it.
They had the one below all, and I was like, no, that's too dark. That's too dark.
Like,
not yet.
Well, and remember, One Above All, he's the supreme ruler of the multiverse.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But there have been many characters that have actually defeated him. So,
yeah, they literally said Thanos was able to become more powerful.
And think about this. Scarlet Witch is more powerful than Thanos. Squirrel Girl took Thanos out. So this is a tricky one because if you're going by power to power, somebody who we don't know the cap of his power, but yet he's still defeated by these other characters, it's weird. I mean, what makes you less powerful? And my rule of the problem that I really have with using comic book characters is because it's all dependent on who's writing it. So
and also it's like, because it makes you think of it, it's like, yo, if Thanos defeated the One Above All, Thanos lost to the Avengers. Let's be honest. The Avengers are not the most powerful group of people. Let's be very clear. I mean, they're cool, but like you lost to the Avengers, not the Eternals, the Avengers, bro. It is just like, wait, they defeated Thanos, but Thanos defeats the One Above All. But the One Above All is the most powerful being of all, literally. So it's like, who really did it? Like, because it's weird.
Then they have above all others. So
yeah.
I mean,
but
so
you know,
it's a construct. So,
but
but again, I'm going by just the power sets that they have now, and I will concede because I play fair. Technically, because I don't know what would happen if they were to if my merge, two reality freaks that have every ability in the world, from healing to reading your mind and controlling you. I don't know what would happen if they went against One Above All.
Exactly, because he's also like, hard. He's like, I'm right there with you.
He's omnipotent. He's supposed to be, I mean, he's the king of the multiverse. The only problem is in the question, it's not even a problem. The question is, if you have two reality benders and one of them is a Nexus being and one of them eventually becomes a Demiurge, they can create other universes within the multiverse.
Hmm.
So then, like, how how do you fight that? I don't know. It's just
To be honest, it's not even. This is why this is the cosmic. It's not even about who loses. It's like who can do more. Like, can
yeah,
you
pretty much.
like? Okay, you can create 2 million universes. I can create 13 billion. Okay, you win. It's like one of those. It's like it's like who can do more, and you can't really do more to someone who does all. So it's like
Yeah, I mean, I will say where my characters are right now, I will concede that yours is this one character is
Yeah.
more powerful
Yeah.
than the two. But if I were to morph Billy into the Demiors, they're like cousins. So then they just be smacking each other like all day. I'm like, you sit down. No, you sit down.
yeah, I haven't even fused with Eclipso yet. He's just he's more the dark side, honestly.
Yeah,
of-
Eclipso would
yeah,
die.
Eclipso.
But no, I think one above all is saving you. Like,
Mr. Wizard.
Raheem, do you remember what I was able to do? You remember what I was able to do with Alucard last time? How I was able to outlast all your characters?
Yes, that's usually how I lose.
Because of one concept in particular, the Schrodinger's cat itself.
Yep.
The idea of being neither alive nor dead.
Yep.
That is what Alucard became by the end of his series. Like I said before, I stared into the abyss, and the abyss stared back. He became the abyss. He is neither alive nor dead. He is the embodiment of the abyss. He is unkillable.
However, that might be true. The abyss is a part of creation because of the creator. And if I am all above all creations, therefore, I defeat you.
But
Huh?
in most creation stories, there is usually like before a universe is created, there is nothing.
Yes.
There's just nothingness. That is essentially what Alucard became. He became that nothingness. He became that nothingness.
Wait. Let's backtrack. So you're nothing. So I can't. Wait. What do
The
you?
Schrodinger's cat.
What do you get when you have nothing versus someone who does everything?
He is the embodiment of that nothingness. Like in pretty much every creation story, there is usually like there is nothing, and then spontaneously a god appears. That is how most creation stories go. So that means the abyss came before the gods themselves.
well, but technically, I have to agree with Raheem. If one above all is literally the creation of all existence, then unfortunately your character is part of the living tribunal. Like it's a system. It's like literally flicking off a light. It's like there would be no existence to be between life and death because you just would not be.
Wait. Okay. In order for there to be nothing, there had to have been something. Because
that's what I'm saying. Like Raheem, your character, one above all, which technically is the essence of all existence within all of every multiverse and beyond created throughout time. So we're talking like if God created the earth in 7 days, whatever, then one above all was helping him with the patterns. I mean, that's literally what that means.
Yeah.
So anything creative of any cosmos, galaxy within any construct of the multiverse and beyond, which would be your universe, because it's beyond the multiverse, was created essentially by one and above all. So technically, he could wipe your character out of existence just by thinking about it.
Schooled.
I mean, I'm just being real. I'm not trying to play fair. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, I get what you're saying. You know, the abyss.
But doesn't fall under that realm of existence, though.
No, but think about it. If you are like, I'm one with the abyss. All right, well, we don't have an abyss anymore. It's off the blue. I'm like, bye abyss.
But
Yeah,
how do you
to be fair,
but how do you destroy the abyss? Destroying the abyss implies that you turn nothing into nothing.
So if your character essentially is nothing, because that's what you're saying.
Yes, he is the embodiment of
one and
above
above,
nothingness.
but he still has to be embodiment of nothing, right? So which means there has to be some kind of cosmic energy. So all
embodiment,
there is
something.
some embodiment of something that can be wiped out of existence.
But to be fair, Eclipso loses actually to
Eclipso loses to all of us. That's
yeah, because he's just
about one above all.
yeah, he just has God's wrath. Eclipso loses pretty much to everybody. So I'm pretty much
about one above all. If you look, as matter, you can look at his bio, but he is assistant. He is basically the creator of everything. The air you breathe, the air
literally.
You don't breathe.
What's
the void?
They use the supreme being within the multiverse.
Yeah, he's in the Marvel universe. One above all is he's omnipotent. There's
when they said he was responsible for the Celestials, I was like, oh my gosh, this dude's for real.
He is the overlord, king of all creation in the multiverse and beyond. And creation means creation. So like every character, whether they can transcribe, whether he can live in both the world of the dead and the world of the living. The world of the dead, which is Mephisto's realm, even if you go across the Nexus Bridge, anything in existence within the multiverse, which death has a realm, is also part of that. So yeah, I got it. I'm just doing it strategically. One above all technically would be able to wipe any of that out of existence, and then create a new definition for what existence means.
And then exactly
that's how OP these characters are.
And I can just create you again just so I can defeat you and turn you into nothingness, because I can also turn you into nothingness. I have that power.
And then is the overseer of love too. So it's such an extreme thing. Also is the overseer of what love is identified of in all of the multiverse too. Yeah, the one above all is so OP. It's one of the characters that just ticks you off and just on principle. It's like going to the arcade, and playing the game. And you're like, okay, I'm playing with Chun-Li and you got freaking, not even in Street Fighter, you coming at me with like freaking X-Men characters that have telekinesis and stuff, just taking my character. And she's like, and just flinging her around like she's nothing.
The X-Men characters. we had to put a pause on them for a second. We were like, yo, this is too much.
So no, it's literally, it will be like Mickey Mouse fighting Wolverine. I guess in Kingdom Hearts you might stand a little bit of a chance, but that's about it.
Wait, does Mr. Wizard, does your character take on Maria's other character?
All right.
I gotta put this up here.
It depends, because for the most part, I brought Alucard because of his durability. Like Bill Cipher is pretty much just base level, base multiversal level. Like is her other character able to destroy nothingness?
Because remember, Billy is the son of Scarlet Witch. He's a Nexus being, so yeah, they can create and destroy anything at any point in any time. Can make things out of nothing and revert them. He can uncreate, and he has the power of creation. So yeah, he could. And actually, James has creation ability too. That's why he is such a horrible threat to the X-Men lore, because he actually is like psychotic, and so they gave the worst power in the world to a psychotic. That's
usually how this goes.
Yeah,
the craziest person becomes the most powerful, which is horrible. Horrible.
I mean, I'll be real. These are OP characters, and a lot of people don't use James Braddock for that reason, because he is so OP, and it's hard to write plots.
I think all cosmic entities are OP. To be honest, I don't think there's
all Nexus beings, especially if you are a Nexus being in the Marvel universe. I mean, you just might as well just go home, because I mean, if you watch WandaVision, that's not even a third of the stuff that Scarlet Witch can do. Not even a third. She can create an entirely different world if she wanted to. I mean, if you read House of M, you see what she did. She decided to say no more mutants, and half of the mutant population were just made into humans automatically.
Mhm.
And this is her son.
It looks like once again, am I the winner? 2 episodes in a row?
I mean,
Well, partly. I did have another character. Eclipso did lose, so I
Eclipso
partially won.
died.
Yeah, so I gotta play fair.
Died.
Yeah, Eclipso ain't lasting nowhere. But the wizard, Mr. Wizard, this is a first. You have taken 2 L's in 2 episodes. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I think he's going back into the abyss.
Please go explore, go expand back to the galaxy. Find your stuff.
Choose the light, wizard. Choose the light.
Find more powerful characters, because I guarantee you better come correct next time. Find the stones, my children. Oh my gosh. My favorite, just random thought, my favorite quote from Infinity War was, Stonekeeper, does this chattering animal speak for you? Surely not, I speak for myself. Stonekeeper. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, just got word that Maria was going easy on us.
I was.
So
she did not choose celestial beings and omnipotent gods.
So I barely won over her alternates. Whew. Okay, this is, oh my goodness.
The wizard has fallen.
But when saying that, I think all of us at some point, besides Eclipso, overpower a certain part of each other's characters. So
yeah,
we all have surpassed it, but I am the one of it. I'm kidding.
You are the one above all. You pulled the big card.
We have made it to the conclusion of this video. Returning special guest today, Maria, the host of the Approach the Nerd YouTube channel. You already know what to do. Go check her out. Link is in the description. All of her socials will be in the description. Maria, where can they find you just in general, since this is an internet-based world?
On Instagram, you can go to my personal one, Maria Amelia Park. And of course, as he already told you, Approach the Nerd, my main YouTube channel. So if you want reviews on TV shows, movies, anime, whatever, I do it. We do live streams 3 times a week. Oh, and we're also heavy in the Arrowverse. So you want to talk about the Arrowverse with me and how screwed up it is right now? Make sure you hit a girl up.
You heard what she said. Do what she says. Let me tell you something. You are an expert. Like you are an expert. I don't care what anybody says. You're an expert. But you already know what to do. There are affiliate links in the description. If you want to build a website, if you want to build a blog, check out Bluehost. My affiliate link is in the description. Yes, you did. You get. That was the worst stutter I have ever done. I was trying to recover. I was like, it's too late. But we're going to keep this rolling. It's okay. Check out Bluehost. Start a blog. Start a website. Personal blog. Affiliate link is in the description. Yes, you get a discount. If you like comic books, which you do because you're watching this channel and this video, Multiverse Comic Box affiliate link is in the description. It makes shopping for comic books online 1,000,000 times more convenient. Instead of going to the comic book store, do it online. It's 21st century. Let's do it online. You get a discount for that. If you like TubeBuddy, which is basically YouTube's underworld of analytics, finding out tags to use in different videos, how many views that videos has, check out my TubeBuddy discount in the description, not the affiliate link. Check it out in the description. Everything, all the information, Patrons will all be in the description. Again, her channel will be in there as well. Maria, thank you for coming on here and showing out and only using 10% of your power, by the way. Thank you for only using 10% of your power. We thank you.
You gotta hold back sometimes.
Yeah, thank you for holding back.
Our Doomsday, Raheem. She was our Doomsday. She waltzed in and defeated our greatest champion.
I mean, I didn't want to do it twice in a row. Yeah, gotta help brother out.
Failed mission. We'll get him next time. But you guys know what to do in this portion of this video. Like and comment down below. Again, go check out her channel, Approach the Nerd, in the description. But like and comment down below on this video. Put some pressure on that notifications bell. And of course, as always, subscribe to the What If Series YouTube channel for future videos.